Celebrating the work of Dr. Jonas Salk. You may know him as the man whose vaccine helped eradicate polio, but his impact goes far beyond. Michael anchor Kimberly Hunt is live at the Salk Institute in La Jolla. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi, Wale. As we stand in front of the River of Life here at the Salk Institute, is that not gorgeous? It is the day before what would have been Jonas Salk's 109th birthday. And we're reminded how this dreamer and big thinker really impacted humanity beyond the discovery of a polio vaccine. Jonas Salk and his son Jonathan wrote a book in 1981 that was way ahead of its time. It was a scientific prediction that our exploding population, consumption, and waste could not go on indefinitely. The book explained that we're facing a transition in our lifetime, that we would reach the downside of climate change and the upside of renewable energy. And Jonas's son Jonathan talked to me about revising the book. He renamed it A New Reality: Human Evolution for a Sustainable Future.
What's happened in the past 40 or 50 years is we've actually begun to make that transition to where we are within planetary limits, and we can use renewable energy, and we can reuse and recycle and restore so much that we're beginning to have the knowledge and the technology to be able to do that. It's a big social issue, and turns into a political and a human issue about making those changes and how different people feel about them. But that, when we wrote the book in 1981, there were not solar panels. There was a dream of you could maybe do this, but now it's really happening. So that's the big one. I think the other really big one that I think about that we're still struggling with is that we have an economic and a social system that's based on growth, that's based on consistent growth. If you stand back from it, you realize that won't work forever, because unless we populate Mars and the Moon, we're going to be living in an equilibrium kind of situation. And that's going to mean a lot of changes in how people live their lives, but also in sort of our basic economic systems and our basic values. So instead of valuing growth, we're valuing equilibrium. Instead of valuing competition and independence, we're valuing interdependence with the planet and with other people.
Dr. Jonathan Salk says now we need to look at, do we stay the same or go back, or do we look forward and see what new values will bring, and that we deal with this new reality. Coming up at 6 o'clock, we take a look at the research happening right here at Jonas Salk's old lab. It's right beyond my shoulder on the other side. Wale, back to you.
And that is a beautiful shot right behind you, Kimberly. Thank you so much. Well, time